Hello YouTube, my name is Scott Perdue. I'm an Amazon author of over 100 books, tons of Christian books, self-help books, all kinds of good stuff full of wisdom. Next time you're on Amazon, search my name, Scott Perdue, see what you can find. All kinds of good books full of wisdom. Take a couple home with you. Gain some great wisdom. Anyway, today I'm going to go over one of the books I'd written and published on Amazon. It's called Wilderness Wisdom of Moses, Timeless Life-Changing Leadership Lessons. Today's Bible study lesson is about faith in the wilderness, trusting God in uncertainty. Trusting God in uncertainty. The story of Moses leading the Israelites through the wilderness is one of the most profound examples of leadership, faith, and resilience in uncertain times. It is a journey that speaks to the heart of human struggle, navigating unknown terrain while trusting in a higher purpose. For leaders today, the wilderness serves as a metaphor for the challenges and uncertainties inherent in guiding others. Whether in personal life, business, or community endeavors, Moses' ability to balance authority with compassion in his unwavering faith in God's guidance offers timeless, life-changing leadership lessons. The wilderness journey, a test of leadership and faith. After delivering the Israelites from the bondage of Egypt, Moses found himself leading a multitude of people into the wilderness, a place of uncertainty, scarcity, and testing. The journey was fraught with trials, hunger, thirst, rebellion, and fear. Yet, through every challenge, Moses demonstrated an extraordinary capacity to lead with both authority and compassion. Embodying the wisdom required to navigate uncertainty, the wilderness symbolizes the spaces in life where directions seem unclear and resonance and resources are scarce. Moses' leadership in the context teaches us that faith is not simply a passive belief, but an active, resilient trust in God's promises, even when circumstances are daunting. Modern leaders face their own wilderness moments, whether it's steering an organization through an economic downturn, managing crises, or addressing personal uncertainties. Moses provides a model for trusting in divine guidance and maintaining steadfastness even in the face of doubt and opposition. Balancing authority and compassion in the wilderness. Moses' role as a leader of the Israelites required a delicate balance between enforcing authority and showing compassion. As the appointed leader, he had to make decisions that upheld God's commands and ensured the well-being of the people. This was no easy task, as the Israelites frequently doubted his leadership, murmured against him, and rebelled against God's direction. For example, when the people grumbled about the lack of water, Moses turned to God in prayer and faithfully followed his instructions. Exodus 17:1-7. He struck the rock of Horeb, providing water for the people and demonstrating God's provision. This act of obedience showcased Moses' authority as leader. Yet his willingness to intercede for the people reflected his compassion. Modern leaders can draw from Moses' example when faced with resistance or challenges. Balancing authority with compassion means understanding the needs and fears of those you lead while remaining committed to a vision rooted in purpose and integrity. It's about making firm decisions, but doing so with empathy and a deep awareness of the human experience. Faith as a foundation of leadership. Moses' faith in God was the bedrock of his leadership. He understood that his authority was not derived from personal ambition, but from the divine calling. This faith enabled him to lead with confidence and purpose, even when the path ahead was uncertain. Consider Moses' response when the Israelites faced the Red Sea with Pharaoh's army in pursuit. In what seemed like an impossible situation, Moses declared, "The Lord will fight for you, while you only need to keep silent and remain calm." Exodus 14:14 Amplified. This unwavering trust in God's power not only calmed the people, but also paved the way for one of the most miraculous events in biblical history. For modern leaders, faith can serve as a guiding principle, providing clarity and strength during uncertain times. Faith in a higher purpose, or in a mission larger than oneself, helps leaders remain focused on resilient, inspiring others to trust in the journey even when outcomes are unclear. Practical lessons for modern leadership. The wilderness journey of the Israelites offers practical lessons for leaders seeking to navigate uncertainty with wisdom and grace. Number 1, seek divine guidance. Moses' consistency turned to God for direction. Moses consistently turned to God for direction, whether it was for provision, protection, or decision making. Modern leaders can adopt this practice by seeking wisdom through prayer, reflection, or consultation with trusted advisors. Proverbs 3:5-6 reminds us, trust in and rely confidently on the Lord with all your heart. In all your ways know and acknowledge and recognize him, and he will make your path straight and smooth. Number 2, communicate vision clearly. Despite the Israelites' doubts and complaints, Moses repeatedly reminded them of God's promises and the vision of the promised land. Leaders must articulate a clear and compelling vision that inspires confidence and motivates people to stay the course even in challenging times. Number 3, demonstrate patience and empathy. Leading a group through the wilderness requires understanding their fears and frustrations. Moses' intercession for the Israelites, even when they rebelled, showed his deep compassion. Leaders today must listen to their teams, validate their concerns, and offer support while maintaining a steady focus on the goal. Number 4, embrace resilience. The wilderness journey was marked by setbacks and delays, yet Moses persisted. Leadership in uncertain times demands resilience, the ability to adapt, persevere, and maintain hope in the face of adversity. Living on purpose in the wilderness. The wilderness is not merely a place of hardship. It is also a place of transformation. For Moses and the Israelites, it was a time to learn reliance on God, to develop resilience, and to prepare for the responsibilities of the Promised Land. Similarly, modern leaders can view periods of uncertainty as opportunities for growth and purpose-driven leadership. Leading with purpose means understanding that every challenge holds the potential for transformation. It involves recognizing that your leadership journey is not just about achieving goals, but about shaping the character, values, and legacy of those you lead. Moses' legacy was not only in delivering the Israelites to the brink of the Promised Land, but also establishing a foundation of faith, trust, and obedience that would define their identity as a nation. Life-changing leadership lessons from Moses. The most profound lesson from Moses' leadership in the wilderness is the power of trust and uncertainty. Moses showed that faith in God's promises, combined with compassionate and resilient leadership, can guide people through even the most daunting challenges. For modern leaders, this lesson underscores the importance of balancing authority with empathy, trusting in higher purpose, and remaining steadfast in the face of doubt. As Moses demonstrated, leadership is not about having all the answers, but about trusting in the journey and inspiring others to do the same. In conclusion, faith in the wilderness, trusting God in uncertainty, reveals a timeless wisdom of Moses' leadership. His ability to navigate the challenges of the wilderness, balancing authority with compassion and faith in action, offers a blueprint for modern leaders seeking to lead with purpose. By embracing these lessons, leaders can not only overcome uncertainty, but also leave a legacy of trust, resilience, and transformative impact. All right, that concludes this chapter. Thank you for following me through it. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel, and have a blessed and wonderful day. Thank you again.